We recently had an opportunity to stay at the amazing beaches in Turks and Caicos. We had heard so much about this property, so our anticipation was extremely high. For the most part, it did not disappoint. Since there are 4 separate villages to stay at, we will not be going into detail on each one. Check out our Companion 360 tour videos where we take you around each village and walk through multiple room categories. Probably the thing I was looking forward to the most was scuba diving. Diving is included at beaches for certified divers. The diving gets a mixed review. The reef, fish life, water clarity were all spectacular. The challenges start with boats that were very crowded. Communication on which dive sites they were going to was a bit lacking. Be aware there may be multiple boats, and they may not all go to the sites advertised for that day. You will want to get there early to make sure you're on the boat going to the site you want to go to. The other thing was that the dive masters forced short dives. You may want to establish with them up front what will happen if you have newer divers that consume air faster, so you don't come up with over 2,000 psi in 30 minutes because a DM obnoxiously forced you to come up. Experienced divers know what I'm talking about and how frustrating that can be. You should also know it's a really big property. If you're staying in French Village, you may take the shuttle to other villages as it's not right on the beach. Not a big issue as you have access to the beaches and pools at all of the villages. You'll just have to walk to get there. Last thing to be aware of is there are a lot of room categories which can be really confusing if you're booking yourself. Be sure to work with your travel advisor to make sure you get close to the things that are most important to you. Check out our companion videos and the links in the description below for room tours, which may be helpful. There are 4 villages with distinct personalities, soon to be a 5th later in 2024 or early 2025. Each village has its own restaurants, and you can eat at any of them you choose no matter which village you stay in. One of the things I really liked is that there are multiple room categories that can hold 5 or more people. Planning for a larger family like mine can sometimes be a challenge at a lot of resorts, so this is a huge plus. Italian Village is where we stayed. The buildings are yellow and there is a very large pool area that is really the center of the action. It's also closest to the dive shop. Key West has a laid-back vibe. Some of the buildings here used to be condos. The advantage here is that some are set up like little apartments and can accommodate larger families. You also have an adults-only pool area over here. The Caribbean Village has a couple of pools for enjoyment. It is also where the kids club is located, so there tends to be a lot of kids around here. As mentioned, the French Village is the only village not on the beach. It does have a really nice pool though, and is very close to the main entertainment stage and the water park. It also has volleyball and is next to the tennis/pickleball courts. Don't miss the opportunity to jump on the train, one of the cooler transfer options. There are some shared areas and a few things that really deserve a shout out. The water park is pretty big. They have a lazy river, plenty of slides, and a flow rider. There is also an awesome mac and cheese truck and ice cream truck here along with one other restaurant, so you don't have to go far to fuel up during the day. Just be sure to wait 15 minutes after eating before you get back in the water. Near the water park there's a teens club and also a pavilion with fun games for the whole family. They do have a nightclub on site. Kids are allowed in until 11 and then it's adults only. It's right by the water park. We had a lot of fun, but the details do seem a little fuzzy. Overall, the food was really fantastic here. From wings and other bar food at the Cricketers Pub in Italian Village to Le Petit Chateau and soy sushi, every meal we had was great. Keep an eye out for Sesame Street characters. I was able to track down Cookie Monster, which of course is awesome. On certain days of the week, there is a Sesame Street parade. They also have a Sesame Street themed show early in the evenings. Don't worry if you're not traveling with kids or not a huge Sesame Street fan. Hey, we're not judging. There is entertainment for the grown-ups. After the early show, they have nightly shows with singers and dancers. You may also check out a silent disco or go to one of the pools that are open 24/7. We verified this by having a rather late night in the Italian Village pool. Apologies if we were a little rowdy. Pro tip, the bars do close, so make sure your room fridges are fully stocked. The last thing that impressed us that I want to mention in this video is that Beaches has an amazing program for autistic children run by autistic certified and trained counselors. They're set up to handle multiple areas of the spectrum. I would love to go back to Beaches Turks and Caicos with my family. The beaches are incredible with nice white powder sand. The water is some of the clearest I've ever been in, which is hard to find. There's so much we can't go into depth on in a 5-minute video, like the food, the service, entertainment, and so much more, but it was all very good. If you would like more information about this property, check out our 360 tour companion videos or reach out to our qualified team of experts who will be happy to assist you. Thanks for checking out this episode of 5-Minute Review. Did you know that we don't charge our customers planning fees? And in fact, in many instances, we get our customers better deals than they can get going direct. So if you're ready to travel and you're not already working with a travel professional, consider giving our team an opportunity to help you plan your next great adventure. And if you're enjoying our videos, please give us a like below, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you can stay up with all the latest and greatest content. Until we see you again, travel and be well.